Can you believe that your flight gets cancelled because of 5G networks in the US? Well, you may have recently seen the headlines on a few news channels. But what's exactly happening? Hello everyone. This is about the regional disruption of air travel due to the 5G rollout. It is quite similar to the age-old problem that existed a decade back when hearing aids burst with the introduction of mobile phones. Now, a similar story is popping up in the US. Before moving on to the exact problem, a small heads up for the noobs out there. 5G is the 5th generation mobile network in the high band spectrum with an internet speed as high as 20 Gbps, aimed to connect virtually everyone and everything together, including machines, objects, and devices. The higher the frequency in the spectrum, the faster the service. So, in order to get the full value from 5G, operators want to operate at higher frequencies. The US Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA as it is called, has warned that the new 5G technology could interfere with sensitive navigation equipment such as altimeter, which could lead to catastrophic disruption. Airlines worldwide, including India, are adjusting their scheduled flights to the US due to the rollout of 5G by telecom companies near American airports. Some of the C-band spectrum, a radio frequency band between 3.7 and 4.2 GHz, auction had been used for satellite radio, but the transition to 5G means there will be much more traffic. The new C-band 5G service could render a significant number of aircraft unusable, causing chaos for US flights and potentially stranding tens of thousands of Americans overseas. The United States auctioned mid-range 5G bandwidth to mobile phone companies in early 2021 in the C-band for about $80 billion. That could be used near air traffic, military bases, and other areas where collisions and conflicts of communications across different types of devices compete for bandwidth. FAA warned that the functioning of altimeters, which measure how far above the ground an airplane is traveling, operating in the 4.2 to 4.4 GHz range, which sits too close to the frequency of C-band range, may get hampered. Companies have argued that C-band 5G has been deployed in about 40 countries without aviation interference issues. They have agreed to buffer zones around 50 airports in the United States, similar to those used in France, for 6 months to reduce interference risks. So, what's the solution for this? In the short term, companies agreed to temporarily defer turning on some wireless towers near key airports to avoid significant disruption to US flights. Airlines and 5G companies have worked through protocols where around airports they have a buffer zone where the cell towers operate at a low tower. However, in the long term, the airlines will have to figure out a sunset policy eventually for those older altimeters, which is also going to create the next round of training that needs to happen. The FAA needs to clear and allow the vast majority of the US commercial airplane fleet to perform low visibility landings at many airports where 5G C-band will be deployed. This means certifying altimeters to operate near 5G base stations. I hope you liked the content. If you found it helpful, like the video, comment about the content, share it with your friends. For more such content, subscribe to the channel.